If you're thinking of applying for a Portuguese residence visa, such as a D7, D8, D3, you must set your expectations according to the application timeline. By law, there are some standard rules that need to be respected. Would you like to know step by step? Stay tuned until the end of this video. Before submitting your application, you must start your process by preparing the necessary documentation. Apart from the specific requirements according to the visa type that you selected, there are some general ones that must be collected to all of them, such as securing accommodation for at least 12 months and opening a bank account. This phase can take around 2 months, since it's very important to be careful while taking these important decisions and preparing a strong package of documents. When you go to your appointment at the consulate or the visa application center that is an official partner of the government, you will submit your request. Once it is received by the consular agents, it starts counting a period of analysis that they have to provide to you a decision, which is, by law, 60 business days. Depending on the jurisdiction, if they are on high demand, for example, you can face some delays, and this is normal, but it won't take more than 30 days. I mean, it's good for you to be expecting a waiting period of around 60 to 90 days until you receive a decision. Some visas might have a more beneficial rule, such as the D3, the one for highly qualified professionals, that has a deadline of 30 business days. Residence visas are issued to the ones who intend to live in Portugal, so it grants the right to apply for a residence permit when arriving in the country. This is materialized by a card that replaces the residence visa in your passport. It's important to make this difference. So be aware that the residence visa in your passport will be valid for 120 days, a period in which you should arrive in Portugal and apply for the residence permit at IMA, the immigration agency. Once you go there, they will have up to 90 business days to deliver your card to your Portuguese address. The first residence permit is valid for 2 years and it is renewable for 3 more years. In the end of 5, you can apply for a permanent residence permit and for the Portuguese citizenship. It is important to note that to keep your residence permit, you cannot be out of Portugal for more than 6 consecutive months or 8 interpolated months within the period of validity of your residence permit. Exceptions may be considered, but they will need to be informed to IMA and they need to be based on professional or social reasons. To wrap this all up, consider a period of around 5 months from the moment you start preparing your documents until you are able to move to Portugal, plus 7 months until you receive your residence permit card, a full timeline that takes around 12 months.